guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am once again barefaced, which means I'm going to be testing out another product for you. And the product I'm going to be doing a first impression on today is the Chica Y Chico Matte Fix Cushion. This is in shade number 23. It does come in two shades, I believe. This one is the darker of the two. And this, unlike a lot of other cushion foundations on the market, has an SPF of 35 instead of 50, which is the most common SPF range. And I believe I paid about $20 for it, more or less. I got it off of Amazon from the Wish Trend shop on Amazon, if that makes any sense, but I do believe they're still available on Wish Trend. If so, I'll have that linked down below. As you guys may know, I'm always on the hunt for a good cushion foundation, especially finding a good Korean cushion foundation has proven to be a little bit difficult for my skin type. I have very, very oily skin. Most cushion foundations target drier to combination skin for that dewy look, so mixing oily skin with the dewy look sometimes doesn't really go all that well. So I have very, very high hopes for this one. Hopefully it won't disappoint. And now my dog just decided to exit the room and make a whole bunch of noise. Okay, so some of the claims include to make your skin look brighter and smoother. Your makeup won't fade out despite the sweating and excess sebum. The matte finish will last for the whole day. So we have that it's going to control excess sebum, it has a matte finish, and it's supposed to be long lasting. We will see. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in so that we can start application. Okay, so this is what the compact itself looks like, and I happen to really like the packaging. I think it's really nice and sleek, and it happens to all be black, including the cushion, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Like I said, I paid about $20 for this, more or less. It really all depends where you buy it off of, but it doesn't come with a refill, so I thought that was worth a mention. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's your standard cushion foundation packaging, and I'm not even gonna talk about what I think the color is, because every time I'm like, it looks too light, it looks too dark, I'm always off. So we could only pray that it matches my skin tone. So let's get started. Alright, here we go. You know what? This is actually a pretty good match. And I always forget to mention that I always start with primers on. I use the custom, the Cover FX custom blot drops and the Pony Effect primer. Those are constants in my routine. I know how they perform, and since I have incredibly oily skin, I just can't afford to go without a primer, or else, you know, I'm not giving the cushion a fair chance. Okay, so that's half of my face done, and I don't know if you could tell by the smile on my face, but I am very, very impressed with this cushion so far. I really do think it gives off that kind of bright, flawless effect while still having a matte finish, and I would even dare say that it looks natural on the skin. I don't know, I really, really like the way it looks on the skin. However, it doesn't feel lightweight, not that it ever claimed to be, but I know a lot of BB cushions or cushion foundations claim to be lightweight. This isn't one of them. It doesn't feel very heavy on the skin, but you can just definitely tell that you have makeup on. That's not really a drawback for me, but something worth pointing out. And also, like I said, it has a medium and slightly buildable coverage. I wouldn't say you could go all the way to full coverage, but it's not a light coverage, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let me go ahead and do the other half of my face and the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back. Alright, so it's almost 1:30, so we're getting a very late start today, and this is what the foundation looks like with makeup on top of it. And guys, I am going to go ahead and say that this might just be my favorite cushion foundation yet. I think it sits really, really nicely on the skin. Like I said, it looks almost natural. I don't know, I really like it. I did apply a bit of highlighter. I know I do that a lot with when I'm testing out foundations, but you know, I just really want to make sure that I'm wearing it the way I would wear any foundation, just to like really know how it's gonna perform with my everyday routine. So I do have a little bit of highlighter on the very top here, on the tip of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. That's it. So that's the glowy parts. Other than that, this really does have a matte finish. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I am going to try to go ahead and also film in natural light so you could see what that looks like. If it's not still very cloudy outside, because it has been a little bit cloudy lately. And now the lights just went out. Wonderful! I am filming this on Saturday. On Thursday and Friday we had a huge blackout here in Puerto Rico. I don't know if you guys may have heard about it, but yeah, we're still dealing with that. What an excruciating process. So yeah. So hopefully by the end of the night I'll have light and I'll be able to film. Okay, just things of life. Alright guys, I will check in with you later on in the day. Okay, so I've relocated to my veranda for this shot because this is where we have the best natural light. So this is what the foundation currently looks like in natural light. What do you guys think? I still really like it. Alright, so I will see you guys in a bit. So it's currently 9:48 in the evening, and these are the results after a little over 8 hours of wear. And I really have to admit that I'm super impressed with this cushion foundation, even more so now that I've been wearing it for a while. And I've actually even sweated in this because I've been running around like a crazy woman all day. It's been a very stressful and hectic day here. And I actually haven't even had time to blot. So the fact that I look somewhat presentable at this hour is amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and blot so that we could wrap up this review. Alright, so now that I'm looking a lot less shiny, let's go over some pros and not so much cons, but things to note. As far as pros go, I just wanted to say that this really does hold up to all of its claims. So it really does make your skin look brighter and smoother. It does an excellent, outstanding job at controlling excess sebum, and it is long wearing. Now I did read on the Wish Trend website that you're supposed to get at least 12 hours worth of wear from this foundation. I could only vouch for 8, and you guys saw that after 8 hours at the end of the day I was looking quite shiny, but even after I blotted, it didn't break up on my skin, so it really did stay put. And I could potentially see this wearing for 12 hours. I will eventually test that out, but so far I could only vouch for 8. Another thing I wanted to point out is that this really does have a true matte finish, which I love because a lot of foundations claim to be matte and velvety, and they really aren't, and this one truly is. And it looks very natural on the skin, so it looks like your skin but better. I really, really love that. As far as things to note, the only thing I could think of is that right now after I blotted, I kind of noticed that it was starting to gather ever so slightly in my dry patches. Now I have very, very oily skin, but every now and again I get dry patches here and there, and right now I have a couple on my forehead, so it's just starting to gather in those areas now. I didn't notice that when I applied it. So I could definitely say that this is great for oily skin and even combination skin, but now I'm not too sure how people with dry skin would get along with this foundation. So just something to have in mind. So I think this goes without saying, but I absolutely love this foundation. I think it might be the best one I've tried so far, and I actually have a lot of cushion foundations that I love and adore, but this one has definitely stolen my heart. If I were to ever run into any problems with it, I would definitely update you guys, but fingers crossed that I don't, because that would completely break my heart. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Like always, all of my links will be down below so that we can stay connected. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified every time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time.